Hello, everyone. Let me move a little bit. Let me set up everything. Close this. How's everyone doing? Can everyone hear me? Good morning. Can everyone see me, hear me properly? Let me know. Hopefully the internet connection is good. Hi, Mia, Mike. Good morning. Oh, yay! We have people. We are live. How's everyone's going? We hear you. Yay! it's always a stress when I go live. We're like, did they gonna hear me? They gonna see me? Everything is alright? Did I set up everything good? Oops. How's everyone's going? I'm doing great. Katie's going great too. Let's show you Katie first. She's here. She's in the front dash, enjoying the semi-sunny day. Hear me clear, loud, awesome. I was not sure. I'm in the Starbucks. In Starbucks sometimes, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not the greatest. So we are going great. So I wanted to do a little live this morning because I feel like a lot of you hear what's going on in British Columbia right now, and I want to chat all the craziness that's going on. It's not too bad, but I mean, like where I am is bad, but yeah, we're gonna talk about it. So I want to know, how are you doing first? Hey, Greg. I like when I see people like comments and all this. It's always great. How's the electrical? Oh, are we starting with the electrical first, or are we starting with what's going on in I'm gonna start with what's going on in Vancouver, and we're gonna talk about the electrical. I knew that was coming. I live in Vancouver, and have taking a lot of your tip to ensure that I have emergency supplies in my car. Awesome! B and me travel. Dead fish for Kenny. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So yeah, a lot of things going on in Vancouver area. I'm currently on Vancouver Island. And things, let's just talk about what's going on my little area that I am right now. Things aren't going okay. There's like a huge sinkhole not so far from here that they found on the highway. A lot of flooding. So what happened, for those of you who don't know, probably I should start with this. British Columbia, I think it was Tuesday, if I remember correctly, Tuesday or Wednesday, we had a lot of rain. After a month full of rain, we had a lot of rain in one time. Some area had 120 millimeters of rain, 150, I think, to a lot of rain in one time, and create some mudslide, create some high river flow, create a mess. So currently, Vancouver is in a state of emergency. We have all the major highway that going through Vancouver are flooded, are closed, or mudslides. Some people were stranded like between some mudslide on the highway. Some area completely flood, like Merritt, which we spent a good amount of time this summer in Merritt, waiting for one of my package. And the Kokata, we got spend a lot of time too during the crazy wildfire that we had this summer. There's apparently a section of 1 kilometers that is completely flooded, like the highway is completely broke there. It's gonna take very long time to this one to reopen, and that was the main one that the trucker and all the people that was supply on food and gas and all this were coming from. So this is the big problem. And also some flooded area in Abbotsford, which closed Somedy Road. So they call it a state of emergency, and people start panicking pretty much. People start going at the grocery store, grabbing food like maniac. And currently we are in a restriction of gas. Apparently, I think I, I have a hard time to figure out exactly the right news, to be honest with you guys, because I'm not someone who I watch news. I don't appreciate news. I don't like the vibe. It's always negative and all this. But I try to get some information on what's going on because obviously I want to be a little bit prepared. And the three news that I got were a little bit different. So I cannot 100% tell you what's going on, but we are in 30 liters, which I don't know in gallons for the States what it is, but 30 liters of gas restriction, which is pretty much it's a quarter of my tank on my personal tank of my van. So just a small amount of gas, and apparently they were like until we run out of gas. So people just start freaking out. I'm like, oh, they're gonna run out of the gas right away, and I don't know how much gas they really have around the British Columbia and Vancouver area, but yeah, people start to panic, and I was a little bit worried too because that's not just a way to me to travel; it is also a way to warm myself. And all people who live in the van, they diesel, gas, or propane, and apparently propane too is starting to get really bad on people have a hard time to find propane as well. So craziness after craziness, but here where I am on Vancouver Island, it's quite calm. A little bit of panic at the beginning when like they called the state of emergency. I think was Friday, but right now it is okay. The grocery store, a couple of things like out of supply. I think I'm vegan, so I'm maybe I'm lucky in that part because I think I saw yesterday. I did a mini grocery. There was the milk was all right. The eggs, they were out of eggs, and they have a limit on the meat, which I didn't read the sign, but I saw two per person, which I'm not quite sure exactly what the limit was, but I'm vegan, so that all those things didn't really affect me. I saw that rice, pasta was really, really low too at the grocery I was, but all the rest is full. So, it's not a big deal. I didn't like, I'm full of food in a sense that I could really stretch, like for maybe a month with what I have, but I'm not stressed about the food section. Even if I don't have banana for a week, you know what I mean? Like it's not a big deal as long as you got food. Um, uh, Diesel fuel is really expensive. My RV use diesel. Yeah, apparently they are not supposed to increase the gas since the new restriction. They are not allowed to increase the gas price, but I'm sure after that's going to be increases. I'm sure at one point it will be. Propane or shortage too. Yeah, I heard like my friend used propane, little can of propane for the stove, and they all had hard time before all of this craziness happened. So I can just imagine that actual propane will be really bad. I don't use any propane in my van. I use only a little butane for my stove, and I went at the Chinese market. If you don't know that, Chinese market, some of you told me to go there, is the best price for a little butane. I think I pay $1 almost a can. It was I think it was 4 or 5 a pack, and I pay $4 or $5 for it. So yeah, awesome. So I think I have like 10 can. I have like a lot compared to what I usually have, and they last me a good 10 days around that, depending on how much I'm cooking on it and all this. Pappy P, I'm not gonna say last part. Thank you so much. I think I missed another one. Hold on, I don't want to miss the super chat. Rose and thank you so much. I really, really appreciate, guys. All right, grab a couple. Yeah, things are a little bit crazy, but not. I mean, where I am is a small town too, which maybe help. I'm not gonna travel so much. You're not gonna see so much traveling for the next 2 weeks. We're supposed to get back on track if you want around December 1st for what they said. So I'm just gonna be like they have like travel restriction but for what I heard, which I might be wrong that because I heard two different story, the which sorry, travel restriction is for those highway that had that were like with mudslide and all this. Um, which I'm not close. I'm on Vancouver Island, like I said. So but I'm still gonna be super quiet. Tourist Canada, thank you so much. I appreciate. I saw him last summer. I hope you're doing great. Are you still in the same Kootenay area? Yeah. So I not gonna travel so much. It's gonna be like super quiet for me. Just to save on gas. Didn't use the heater. Yep. All right. Yeah, I didn't use the heater so much to save on gas. And the problem is I also have my electrical problem, which is my the other thing we're gonna talk, I guess, um, which the battery are pretty much done. And I've been talking to a couple company to see if I can get a deal, see if I can, like do kind of like an exchange with them and all this. And some like one company was, I don't know if that's gonna work. They seems to be interested, but I didn't hear from them since Friday, which maybe is because of the weekend, but I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to send me any battery, even if the deal worked. Like they wanted to give me a little discount, and I will obviously talk about the battery in my channel just to show, like, I'm gonna install the battery and all this. But yeah, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen with electrical. I could find like a battery here on Vancouver Island, but I was trying to get some lithium battery. Well, see if I could afford the lithium battery first. But yeah, that was my plan. So lots going on. I have to save on gas because we have a restriction, and I have to save on gas too because the electrical doesn't work. And if I use the heater, I have to drive to top the battery. So I'm kind of like in that position that's not the greatest, but I'm not sorry. I called all my friend when all this happened, and like I told them, of all of them, I'm probably the one who are the most prepared. In the sense that I live 3 winter without any heater, without any electrical, and even if we are 100% sure, like no gas on Vancouver and anywhere, doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I can totally live with nothing, pretty much. It's all good as long as I have food and my cat is all right. I'm happy. You know what I mean? It's not the end of the world. I have plenty of blanket, and I can live, like I say, -15. I've done it without any electrical, without any electric blanket even. So but I do have the jackery and all this that's been plugged. Or yesterday was sunny, so I just put my solder and try to get as much solder on the as much power on the jackery. So if I want to plug my little I have a mini blanket, electrical blanket that I usually put on my back if I have a problem. So I use that sometimes to warm up if it's really cold, but it's not been so cold. The park. Thank you so much. I like a little moving sticker. Oh, so cute. Uh, Not sure if the mail is moving right now. I'm in Alberta, and we have parcel stuck in Vancouver. So what my friend told me, uh, the only way if I want to order on Amazon or anything, it's by plane. All the truck supply of parcel and all this, the mail, it's all blocked. I don't know if I don't know if they will reopen very soon or if that happened. But for last time I heard anything, it was nothing on the ground was moving because they don't want all the warehouse to be full and not be able to deliver the mail. So right now everything is kind of like on hold. I had parcel that was coming. I just got I was lucky, I guess, just before the whole thing happened. I had delivery myself some stuff which are in the mail, which is great. order a Victron monitor for my electrical, which is great. That will be that's coming. So yeah, a lot of things going on. But yeah, the all the partial and the mail, everything I think is on hold right now. Terry, oh, thank you so much. Put this toward your battery. You go, girl. Stick together. Oh, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate. That's awesome of you. Yeah, electrical will come. I told you in one of my video before. I think it's gonna take just a little bit of time. I don't want to rush and go get any battery. You know what I mean? Like I could do that, but I want try to think about the right kind of battery and try to think, like what's the priority right now. You know what I mean? I don't have the huge budget to blow on like super expensive battery, and the Victron is a monitor. It's quite expensive for a monitor. And after that, I could put solder, I could change my alternator, all those things adds up and make it super expensive. And after buying that heater, yes, I want to use a heater, but it was expensive heater too. So I'm just trying to, okay, like let's just do all those things probably going to happen in the next year or two, whatever. But I just want to see what's the priority right now. The priority is to put new battery, having a better system with the Victron so I can monitor what my battery states are, because I had the monitor that I have in my van is just it doesn't give me any information pretty much. And when my friend Joseph told me, oh, you probably should buy the Victron, when we were like buying all the stuff for the electrical, I was like, I don't need that. You know what I mean? Like, because I know they are like a little bit more like technical people, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I don't need to have like all the information on my phone. That's stupid, that part. But I realized that it's not just all the information on your phone. It is to be able to see how many watt I use and how many watts coming from alternator, and having all those information that I don't have. So I decide, I'm like, okay, I think I'm not going to install for those battery, be a waste of time to install of this. But when the week is gonna come, I know I'm gonna have brand new battery. I'm gonna install that monitor that would give me all the information, exactly how much amp I'm coming from alternator, and see. I don't think I have a lot of, like, I think my friend was saying had 130 watt or amp, or I don't know what it's called, but coming from its alternator, and I think I'm pretty close to that, because when I plug the Jackery and then when I drive, the Jackery take around 60 watt coming, like, the wire to the Jackery, and I'm still able to a little bit charge my 2 AGM battery in the back. So that means, yeah, probably not 100 something. A lot of information. Sorry, did water. It's me who thinking loud right now. So I'm lucky that Vancouver Island doesn't get that cold. I know if I was to, it's so funny because I was not supposed to be on Vancouver Island. My plan was to be probably around like the Okanagan, because I was like, oh, I'm going to be on like that part and install the heater. I'm going to go there and I'm going to spend until Christmas or whatever in that part, and come back and explore Vancouver Island after Christmas. But if right now I'm thinking, good thing I stay on Vancouver Island, because if after the heater I was taking to the Okanagan, the Okanagans get way colder and they have snow, and now I could not even, like, if my heater was be like it is right now, I cannot really use that much because of the electrical. I could not even go back to the warmer section, which is Vancouver, because everything is black. So I'm glad that I'm here right now. Sorry, I'm gonna see. For some reason, my chat doesn't go down in the same time as you. Life with Paul and Vivian. Good morning, Cat Lady from North Vancouver. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing great. I hope everything is good on your part, North Vancouver should be okay from the ground. I just add you a moderator, tourist to Canada. Thank you. And I think I missed one. Oh, Terry already. Yeah, that's good. Okay, where we are in the question. What was the cost for the monitor? I think it was close to, was maybe 200, something around that bracket, if I remember correctly. Is it? I don't want to be. I've been buying a couple of things lately. I'm not even sure what's going on. But they are expensive compared to other monitor. That's for sure. Oh, it was no, because I buy a muffler for my for my heater too as well. I don't have Robusto didn't come with the muffler, and I buy the muffler. I think the muffler was, oh, I don't remember now. Sorry. It was in the $100 bracket between 100 and 300. Sorry. Just look online. I'm sure you're gonna get pretty fast. It's not it's got like one model. It's like the Victron monitor. And I think my previous one was like $20. You know what I mean? Like, it's a huge difference. Yeah, Bluetooth Victron from is 250. So yeah, around that. I'm not I'm good. I guess I buy a couple of things lately. I was like, oh, how much it was. How long does it take you to learn how to blog? I guess it will be vlog and do YouTube. I've been thinking about YouTube for 2 years. And thank you so much, Wendy. Thank you for being you. Awesome. So thank you, appreciate. Yeah, I start YouTube December 5th, so it's gonna be almost a year now. And I was thinking about YouTube 2 years before that. Just, I don't know why. I'm a little bit shy person. It doesn't look that much on camera maybe now. But I was looking at all those people and kind of like, like, oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. And I have some knowledge of camera because I did some photography before a little bit. So I just grabbed my camera and made a video. And I told myself I am not gonna judge myself. I am not gonna be picky about anything. I'm just gonna put it online. So a week before December 5th, I grabbed my camera, make a video. I was like, this sounds horrible, but whatever. I edited the video. It took me a week to edit the video because I didn't know. So I was going on YouTube to know how to edit the video, like step by step. Like I was doing one thing, going back to the video, one thing, going back to the video, all this until the video was kind of done. And I put it online. And I told myself, all right, now I have one online. Let's do it. And I tried to be every other day. Like my schedule at that time was also every other day. It happened so much because I had a full-time job and it was taking me also longer to edit a video at that time, but I tried. And yeah, so it didn't take me long process. And another reason why I wanted so much to do every other day is to improve. So I feel like if you want to get better and better on something, you just have to do it often. So I was like, I think I can do it every other day. I think it's manageable. And yeah, I've done it. So Vent City Adventure, hello. How are you doing? I hope the flooding on your area is all right too. I'm on Vancouver Island, so things are okay right now. Uh, doo, doo, doo. Thank you for all my moderators. I do have a lot of moderators today. Thank you, guys. Uh, someone asked me, do I still work? I don't have regular job other than YouTube, if you want. So I was a janitor for a very long time. That's what's pay everything. I was a janitor for 1 year, sleeping in my car, purchased this van. I kept my janitor job, and I start saving and saving for a 6-month road trip. And during that time, I start YouTube. And because you guys watching all my videos and all this, I get a little bit of income, and I not gonna work until the end of the year, and I'm kind of like reassess if I going back or not, or what's going to happen. But yeah, for right now, YouTube, it's my job, if you want. Can we say that? This guy, what's up, Kitty? You want to talk to people? She want to go for a little more walk. See, we got 300 people watching us. No, they want you right there. Right there. We had a smaller walk. She was like, someone came with a shopping cart at the park where I was, and she got scared. So it was a small walk this morning. Sorry if that was been asking before. Do you have any plan to visit the States? I'm not gonna say that I have plan. It's not like my only plan, if you want, is to go visit my parents, my family back in Quebec, and visit the east coast of Canada next summer. So we probably gonna leave very soon. At the end of February, beginning of March. That's the plan. We'll see if that stay. But yeah, we're gonna cross Canada, go see my parents. My father's got, I know I talked about a couple of times, my father's got a maple syrup shack, and with the neighbors, they're making maple syrup. And I really like this time of year. It's my best time to go in Quebec. So I'm gonna try to manage to go there. The maple syrup is really mid-March to mid-April, like, in that time's gonna start. We never know exactly when, depending on the weather and all this. So I'm gonna try to manage to go there. I'm gonna spend the summer on the East Coast, because believe it or not, even if I'm from the East Coast, I never really visit the East Coast that much. So we're gonna go maybe all the way to Newfoundland. We'll see. Nova Scotia and all those places. And I was thinking maybe instead of coming back in Canada, I will come back in the state. So I will do a little detour, you know what I mean? So this might happen. We'll see. So if that happened, that would be in the fall, winter type of time. We'll see. Julie, thank you. What's up? Little stick is moving. Thank you so much. I appreciate. How's Kitty doing with her medication? She's doing okay. We didn't have any problem Everything has been going great. If you don't know, my cat's got seizure. We find out a month and a half ago now. So she's been on medication for a little bit more than a month now. I think I start October 13 or something around this. I write it down somewhere, but um, yeah, she's been on medication. She's doing good with the medication. She loves a medication for some reason. We are in the CBD oil, so every time I put some drops, she's just like, oh, she's going. Uh, so yeah, she's not been sick on it. She doesn't have any side effect of it, which is great. She didn't have any seizure since, but I'm not like every day it's a good day that she doesn't have seizure, but I'm not celebrate because a seizure. She had a very small one before that I couldn't like I didn't know that was seizure, and those were happening every 2 or maybe 3 months. So did right now she's just like it's just like in between and she didn't have any seizure, or it's because the medication work, I don't know. So I'm gonna be happy if she's got 6 months without any seizure. I'm gonna celebrate that, but for now, obviously I'm happy every day that seems to be okay. But yeah, right now it's okay. We'll see. Hopefully it's gonna stay like this. um do you like sweet and spicy herbal tea from Good Earth? It's my favorite. Maybe I should try it. I never tried that one. Seems to be good. Uh, sorry, I'm just gonna delete people. I like doing that once in a while. uh, I missed the beginning. Where are you this morning? I'm on Vancouver Island. I'm not gonna tell exactly the location just because I'm gonna be. It's not a huge problem, but I will be a little bit more stay in one town as I don't want to travel too much because we are on gas restriction right now. 30 liter of gas. I think it's per day or until we run out of gas. So I'm just gonna be super cautious of gas and not gonna travel. I'm just gonna stay in town here until things are a little bit more better, which is okay. It's not a big deal. Mm-hmm. Uh, yeah, gas limit 30 liter until December 1st, Vancouver area and Vancouver Island where I am too as well. Which, yeah, 30 liters, it's not so much, it's like a quarter of my tank. And because people live in their van, like I said, we are using gas, but I use gas for my heater. It's not just gas to travel. I'm lucky I don't really have, I don't have a job that I have to travel for it, so I can stay in one place, no problem. But I do have to use gas for my heater, and because I don't have any solar, if I use my power to run the heat, I need to drive to charge my battery, which is a bad circle right now that I am, which is okay. No complaint, but yeah, it's just I just have to be a little bit more careful. So right now the heater is off. I have my jacket on. It's not that cold. But yeah. Why deleted people? Confused because people say bad things, so I don't I don't keep them in my live chat or on my channel if people have a bad mouth. You know what I mean? Mysterious spiritual girl. I love that name. Thank you so much. Little cat. So cute. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. I mean, it's not a big deal. Like some people say, don't give your location. I'm sure you guys gonna have, like, local people is gonna know where I am just from my videos and filming and all this. It's okay. I've never been like super. I've never been worried about that. Um, and if you are local and you see me, you can come see me. Like, it's no problem. I just don't want to like spray exactly where I am. Is it expensive to run your van? If you talk about the heater, I don't really have so much. Like, I didn't really use that much because of the electrical right now, so I cannot tell you like if I feel it taking a lot of gas off my tank. I didn't really notice so much difference on the gas tank, but I don't use it that much. Like, I just turn it on, warm up the van, and turn it off. You know what I mean? So I didn't really use for a long period of time. When all of this electrical and everything is back working, I will most likely use it more, and I'm going to be able to tell you exactly how much gas it's taking me. Uh, Sorry, what's the gas limits for? It's because I'm in British Columbia, if you don't know, and we had flooding, mudslide that closed some major highway, and I think a gas pipe is also broken, something on this. I'm not 100% sure, but they restrict to 30 liters for everyone. It's 3.19 gallon. Is that right? That's something someone write that down. Oh, okay, sorry. 30 liters is 8 gallon, I think. 3.19 a gallon was probably the price of gas. Sorry, someone right. So yeah, we just have to be careful with gas, because I don't want to drive, and I think I could go like in several gas station and just put 30 liters, 30 liters, and 30 liters. But I don't want, like, if people start doing that, that's where we're gonna run out of gas. So you know what I mean. So I just use the basic of what I need. Not gonna travel, not gonna go crazy. And I think if everyone's doing this, everyone is respectful, I think we should be okay. You know what I mean? This is how I see it. It's not a me thing. It's not like, I'm just gonna travel and I'm not gonna care about all of those things. And I could do that 100%, but it's not me. You know what I mean? Same thing with the grocery. Like, I did a little bit bigger grocery, just I probably shouldn't even, but I didn't go crazy at all. Not at all. And I think the problem is, like, people just think about themselves, and some people are, restriction mobility. They don't have, the luxury of grabbing like 50 bags of grocery. And those people have like the store people who get there, at the end, and not having food and not having grocery and not having, like, it's just insane. Like, the shelf, they said those areas that are flooded or all this, like Hope, Merritt, and all this, that's normal, right now, that they are low on food, and they bring some helicopter with like food and all the supply and all this. But us, low mainland and Vancouver Island area, we are absolutely not supposed to run out of food and all this. It's not supposed to be like this. It's people who just thinking about themselves. So I don't want to be a part of that. Camper Vanatic, so grateful for all the solo female van dwellers, especially Cat Lady Van. It inspired me to be brave just like you do. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know if you start van life, if you are thinking about it, but the beginning is just the worst. It's just a feeling of like, oh, I'm stressed, and you know what I mean. And after that, it just become normal. At least for me, that's what it is. Unstoppable ones. I mean, Kelly, I'm sorry to hear about you. See about her seizure. A few bucks for her meds, and oh, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate. I just order more of her medicine, and I hope it's not gonna. Right now, she's good for a month and a half with what I have. I only buy a little bottle because I didn't know if that would work. I didn't know if that was a good medication, and like because I already like tried 2 other medication before that, I was like, I'm not gonna buy like 50 bottle. So I buy one, and I was like, yesterday I was like, oh, maybe like I should like order that way before I need it, because who knows how long that can maybe take me. Last time it took me like less than a week to get it, and that's only come to my mail. I cannot like come where I am right now, so it's kind of like a little bit frustrating for that part. So I ordered, like, she seems to be good for a month, 2 months with one little bottle. So I've ordered 2, so she's gonna be good for 4 months after that. But yeah, hopefully it's gonna come in time. Should come, but I just bought, okay, so camper fanatic, just bought a van, but I need to wait to start van life. Oh, that's good. That's the beginning. That's the part, you start dreaming, and you start like, oh, thinking about your layout and all of this. Awesome. John MG85 channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Oops, we have another super chat. Heather, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate. Amazon locker box are lifesaver. Yes, they are great if you order to Amazon, which our medication are not from Amazon. So if that come to that, I have a lot of my friends who are on the mainland, and I may ask them to bring me my mail. You know what I mean? So if that doesn't work, I can also where I have my mailbox is also a mail delivery location like UPS delivery. So I can phone them and ask them to deliver to another UPS, or like work something else with that. If that come down to that, I will do it. But Amazon locker are great when you're on the road, that's for sure. Did you stock up on cat food? It seemed to be a shortage of pet food. Oh, thank you. I purchased a cat food a day that the craziness happened, just because she needed. So she's got a full bag of cat food right now. So she should be all right. There's no reason me and Merit. There's no reason. They are all evacuated. Oh, so okay. So Debbie, you are in Merit, or you are from Merit? I try to get it's. I mean, I'm not like someone watching a lot of news, like I said, but I try to, get some information, and I get frustrating when I watch the news, because things seems to be all different sometimes. Um, so I just watched 3 news yesterday, and I'm like, okay, that's enough. Hey, oh, did I lost you guys for a second? I think it's all good now. Let me know. Let me know. Or I should go back and down. I just saw that something happened with the internet connection. I hope that was okay. So yeah, Debbie, if you are from Merrick, if you can give us a little bit of my family is in the okay. There you go. My family in Merritt. So I hope everyone's okay. I heard a crazy story online that a guy was living in Linton when if you don't know, the whole town catch on fire last summer. And the guy, after the whole that's his house burnout and all this, he decided to move to Merritt, and he just moved in Merritt, settled down his new place, and now his house is all flooded. I was like, that's when you realize that your problem is just like tiny little small little dot in the problem section. I'm like, oh my god, poor guy. It must be devastated. And I would not be surprised that a lot of people, because Linton, when the whole town catch on fire, it's not very far from Merritt, who the whole town flooded. So I would not be surprised that a lot of those people decide to move to Merritt. So it's quite crazy. I saw a video when the water was just a little bit better. Oh, Jeffy Bear is here. Hey, Jeffy. I hope you're doing great, Jeffy. Chrome told me that he called me the other day and said that you were guys together. So, and you got enough diesel. That's why I said I'm not so worried about me. I'm worried about them. Jeffy, you should go get you a 12-volt electric blanket. Because if you run out of gas or diesel, you're going to be able to stay warm, my friend. So, yeah, I'm worried about them. I called Joseph, too. I was like, go put some gas. I hope you're okay. Go get a 12-volt blanket. Because they do have solar on their van, so as long as the sun is out, even for the van, and they can power a 12-volt blanket. I think a little 12-volt blanket to save on gas will be great. That's my. I think 12-volt blanket, Jeffy, if you're still here, they are, I think, available on Canadian Tire. You should look. Oh, sorry, my. The comments just move. Minus 25 here in Saskatchewan. Oh, no. See, that's what I'm worried about. If I cross Canada at the end of February, beginning of March, my electrical and my system better to work, because those type of temperature, we're probably going to get it. There are a shortage in New York, New Jersey, East Coast, can mostly. What? You guys should not have any shortage of anything. It's probably for something different. There's some space for van at the Jungle Pot campground in Nanaimo. Thank you, Bart, to let me know. I'm not a campground, or I don't really go in campground, but if someone looking for a place, I presume it's you can park there for a long period of time too. I'm not someone who will like. Right now, I'm in front of Starbucks, which was not very far from where I sleep. So I don't mind to do a little, like little square and moving just around that little place, and the grocery just down the road. And you know what I mean? And little kitty walk on the other side of the street, the little park. So as long as, I can just drive there, and I'm okay with this. 400 people, my goodness. Hello, everyone. Jeffrey, is it coffee time soon? You probably had his coffee. I have a 12-volt heating pad. Woo! Yeah, awesome. I have a little one heating pad too. That's good, Jeffrey. I hope he's in Vancouver. So I hope things are not too crazy in Vancouver right now. I know I saw your video with people lining up to get gas. I tried to get gas when Com called me, when the new restriction happened. He called me because, like, I know you don't watch the news, so you probably don't know the news, what's going on. And I tried to get some gas. I had like a 3/4 full gas tank. And the gas station that I went, they say no gas. And one guy says, "Got no gas in this town." And I don't know if that was true. I didn't try to find out that that was true and try to get at a gas station. I was like, that's stupid to drive around to try to find gas. So I was like, all right, 3/4 tank full. Who knows when the next time I'm gonna be able to fill up. And the morning after, I went to go to my gym to have a shower, and I just saw a gas station that were open, and I just went, filled up on gas, and yeah, and since I've been good. Van life journey. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing great, Nancy. I may hope you stay safe with all that chaos, mess, or flooding. There's a donation toward a coffee for Katie and treat for Katie. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you're doing great too. I saw that on Chrome's video that you were parked, I think, close from me one time on Coquitlam. Yeah. I didn't saw you, Van. Our van is a black Pro Master, and I always like it's got so many people with the black Pro Master that I don't pay attention too much. She blend. Well, I hope you're okay with your dog and everything's go good. We try to go back in the comments. If you do have a question, you can put the question mark, because sometimes I know you guys talking to each other, which is great. Do you ever watch film The Sunrise? I do watch The Sunrise, but then I film it. I think it will be a slow. I will have to speed up the sunrise. Yeah, sunset. Because we live in British Columbia, sunset and sunrise sometimes are not as interesting on East Coast. I found out, or like Alberta, because the sunrise rise like really like on the horizon. Here, like some place, you have like you can see the daylight, but you don't see the sun until it poke behind a mountain, like at 10 o'clock, like really later on during the day, and the same thing in the evening. So we kind of like miss sometimes the effect. Though they do have, I'm right on the coast, and they do have beautiful sunrise when it's sunny, when we don't have rain. The other day I saw a beautiful one. Oh, you are in Kenona. Fine life journey. I hope you're doing great. You're probably gonna want at one point going back on the mainland. Flooding and gas disaster can keep us stand still. Yeah, I'm not gonna move so much, and I think all my friends too are gonna stay put. You know, like quite in the same area. Is no point of traveling right now. It is absolutely no point to going to backcountry. Please, if you are living in a van, guys, be super careful. Backcountry right now, yes, that happened like almost like a week ago, all this crazy weather, but still can have mudslide and still probably section that's not the safest. So I'm gonna wait for the backcountry, that's for sure, until things are better. And I don't want to drive, like I said, right now. I want to be careful with our gas supply, and I think everyone is doing a little part, which I know some people will not do it, but I'm gonna do my part. So if we run out of gas, I'm like completely run out of the gas, I'm gonna be out. I did my part at least. So I'm not gonna drive too much. I'm gonna stay in the same town or same little area, and yeah. Julia, are you still giving Kelly the CBD oil? It's been having problems since then. I'll talk about it a little bit earlier during the live, but yeah, she's still on it. Things are great. No seizures so far. Like I said, I'm gonna be super happy with Kitty when it's gonna be several months without a seizure because her seizure was really far apart. I don't know right now if the oil working, but yeah, she didn't have any seizure, and she had like several back to back before, when after that she had a medication, which I'm not sure if the medication, another seizure, and two other back to, that's why we drove to Squamish. But since then, everything's been good, which every day is a good day. So yeah, in couple of months, if everything work, I'm gonna be happy. No, I'm working now just a couple hours before the last highway washout. Oh, so yeah, I hope everything's good. I hope everyone's been doing great in their van and in their house. We are have the luxury, us, to be able to move. You know what I mean? Like people that saw the flooding probably grab a couple little things and put that in their car and left everything behind. Us, at least, if everything started getting bad, we can move. But the problem, because we always move, people close from us don't know where we are. You know what I mean? Like, so if you are in the back country, if you are somewhere that you cannot like have cell connection and tell people that you are in trouble because of the flooding, you are in very trouble. You know what I mean? Uh, a bunch of. All right, Paul, that's pretty unrude comments. What's going on today? Sorry, just let me. Okay, sorry. I was just doing some cleanup. Sometimes. Thank you for all my moderators who taking care of some stuff for me. uh, okay, Jeffy. I hope I will see you going to on my way, but we see each other in a couple. My heart on people who's doing bad mouth. Thank you, girls. Thank you, everyone. So yeah, things are just being okay, but crazy. We just have to be super careful of our gas, and yeah, we'll see in the next couple of weeks how things gonna evolve, and if things gonna be as bad, and hopefully, like, things will be back to normal. It's quite normal here, other than when you go at it feels like a day of Christmas, like the day before Christmas when you go at the grocery. You know what I mean? Like people are just there with like the shelf are a little bit more empty, and people are just back to back beside each other. Last week people getting crazy because COVID. Now they don't seem to care about COVID. They just they all piled up in the same grocery store, all getting crazy, grabbing pile of toilet paper for I have no idea which reason. Yes, we are. Sometimes you wonder what's going on in people's mind, but yeah. purchased a coffee at Starbucks, but so hot. A tea, I should say, not even coffee. I pulled over during a storm once, not thinking. I stopped next to a river. It was about 10 feet away. Slept about 1 hour. I realized I was not now a river. Oh my God, yeah. The video that you saw that I slept at the garage, my last video, just down the street, it was like full, like the river just blow. I was crazy. And I was like, imagine someone who just goes sleep there, beside a little creek or a little something, not thinking about more than that, you know what I mean? And just wake up with a bunch of water in this van, or you know what I mean? Oh, that's crazy. Hello, dude. I'm not sure of your name. Thank you so much. Hello. I'm gonna put you a moderator, van life journey, Nancy, so you can go after them. There you go. New Jersey, New York, we may have some snow next weekend. Oh, I know some area had some snow. I think Saskatchewan, Manitoba, I think I saw that, who had like a storm or something else. I know those places where Merritt, the flooded and all this, they had a little bit of snow on the ground too. I saw some picture. Did you get the back door leak figured out? I sealed the window back there and it seems to be okay. I didn't have like we had crazy rain when all this happened. I didn't have any leak. Now I'm thinking about it. So I should be okay. So didn't have any leak issue, which is great. I came in late. Did you get your battery issue taken care of? I am currently talking about a couple of company, but because it's gonna be a long process. The electrical, I'm looking for maybe add some lithium battery in my van to replace my AGM battery. They are expensive, so I look a couple of companies. Some are more affordable. Yeah, I don't want to say too much because I'm not sure if the deal is gonna happen. But I'm currently talking with the company. But the company is out of my province, and because of the mud and flood and all this, I'm not even sure if we have a deal, if they're going to be able to send me the battery. So this is why I'm just like, I'm not sure what's going to happen. What happened to Joseph? We hadn't seen a vlog from him from a couple of days. He's okay. I talked to him yesterday or 2 days ago. He's doing okay. I just think he's got a couple of things on his mind, maybe with his daughter and all this, but he's doing okay. And I called him because I was like, you should put gas on your van, and you should make sure you're okay. And all that's, but he's okay. Like, people see me producing a lot of videos like every other day, and if you follow my friend Chrome, who's making video almost every day, and my friend Jeffy posts a little clip in there almost every day too, and he's just like someone who's taking more his time to edit a video, is taking, you know what I mean? So it's not because it's still producing like 2 video a week, which is a lot when you are on YouTube. So people give him some time. Oh, you don't make so much video. Yeah, but it's a lot of video. It's just compared to us. It's a little bit less, but doesn't mean he's not okay. Just is more taking his time to edit and to put the video together, and he still have his other company, still a little bit of work there too as well. What was on your to-do list? I guess that was a question for me. My to-do list of the video, if you're talking about the video that I've done like several weeks ago, the to-do list, all the to-do list going. It's going okay. I have like a to-do list of just not van stuff, but also other projects. The van's going okay. The door, if you watch that video where I repair my door, things work. I don't have any problem with my doors. Things are stay there, awesome, which is great. After that, I still have to wait for a good sunny day. I still have to wait for good sunny days here. I mean, today's not that bad. I have to go in the backcountry though to use my jigsaw and cut a couple of things. That's the thing. I have to do those things right now, and I have to fix the electrical on 1.2 when that's gonna happen. But it's going, I guess. It's one of those things, you have a to-do list and you put like more on the list. So the to-do list just crazy right now. Hold on, what happened? Ah. Okay. Let me just sorry, I'm just trying to see what's going on here. Hi Amy, petit coucou from France. Bonjour. Oh, you changed your name, I think. Dave, I cannot read the whole thing though. Dave living in the tiny house, is that right? Hope you're doing great. You crochet? No, I don't. My mom know how to. No, I don't do that. I used to when I was younger. She showed me a little bit though. Hi, Amy, is there more great cooking to come if you ever locked down? Amy, is there more great cooking to come if you are in lockdown? My cooking, I'm still gonna show you like what I eat and all that once in a while, but I know some of you really like my cooking show. We're not gonna go in the backcountry though, until the backcountry is a little bit more safe and all this. What do you do when you are not filming or editing? My hobbies, filming, editing take a lot of my time. Other than walking kitty, watching YouTube stuff, listening music, cooking. I love to cook, and I love to travel. Like traveling is my hobby, to be honest. And turn out that I turn my camera when I when I travel because I want to show you too. So but yeah, what you see on my video is my hobby, like cooking, walking Kelly, and traveling. It's really what I like. I used to do a lot of like wildlife photography, but when Kelly came in the van and we have to renovate the van and all this, I kind of put that on the side. And I've been thinking, I'm like, oh, maybe I should go back, but I don't feel like I love my morning with Kelly, just walking and exploring a little place together. I don't know. I really like that part. And wildlife photography is mainly, I love in the morning. It's better for the photography itself in the morning or evening. But I prefer morning. So I didn't go that much. I was supposed to go in in Squamish because I know a lot of nice little place that I wanted to like show you guys and maybe make like a movie or a video, I should say, about it. But that didn't happen. So maybe when we go back in Squamish, I will try to get that. Uh, a cooking calendar is a great idea. What's a cooking calendar? It's like a picture of my cooking in a calendar? No, I would prefer to give you a calendar with like things things that I visit and all this. Um, vanlife journey. Yes, more vegan cooking with Emmy. I love though. I know you are vegan, but Nancy, but I love when people who are not vegan try my recipe and they say, "Oh, this is my first vegan meal and I love it," or "This is gonna go back in my cooking like schedule or like my regular cooking things," and I'm like, "Oh, that's great." That's what I like. I know a lot of you are not vegan, and you know what I mean. And I just love when you guys try and when you guys um, make those recipe and make me happy. Uh, oh, Ohio girl 419. Thank you so much. Kitty always going. I don't know where you get all those little cute little stickers. I love that one. It's cute. Um, Kitty's doing great. Maybe we're gonna. She's sleeping upstairs. Maybe we're gonna wake her up toward the end of the video and give her some treats and all this. But she's doing okay. Do you have trouble with mold? I used to have a lot of trouble with mold. One thing I need to get some a little bit more tea. Sorry, I start to. I'm going to send that question. Um, the first winter that I was living in my van, I end up with mold underneath in behind my walls. So that was not film. I was not on YouTube, but I woke up and feel like, like feeling bad, feeling I'm like, oh, I feel it's got some mold in my van. Like I could feel it right away. Like I knew that was that. And I start looking underneath the bed and all this. And I always like in the winter ventilate under my bed, the mattress. So I always do that like once in a while. I slowly start right now. It's going to get worse January, February. But I was like, it's not that. I still feel it. What's going on? And I unscrew my walls and find out some mold. So I remove everything. It was so bad, guys. Remove everything. We end up, that was in the middle of winter or toward the end of winter, I should say. Ventilate the whole place, clean up the whole place, removing completely the walls. So those walls not the same walls that I had at the beginning. And I realized after watching a couple of videos that my problem was that my wall was going all the way to the bottom. Everything was completely sealed. And because in the Ford Econoline, like the one that I have, you cannot like completely put insulation everywhere. It's got a lot of like little crevasse and little place that water condensation can happen. And this is what happened, and the condensation had no place to escape. So I remove everything, put back more insulation, put some reflectic and vapor barrier in place. And my walls now is new walls that I put mold resistant on the wall too on both sides. And the walls are not going all the way to the bottom of my van. So there's like my bed mattress and the frame and pretty much stop there. So the whole section and bottom, it's no wall right now. And that help like create some ventilation. And if it's got some water or condensation to happen, it can escape and not create any mold. And since then, last winter, I was curious. I was like, I couldn't feel. I was feeling all right. I was like, I need to check, and I look underneath one of my behind one of my wall, and it was completely dry and completely fine. So I don't have any mold. The only mold that I had last winter was on my back door because I had like a water leak. That was filmed. I think it was January or February, something around that time. And I didn't put the wall. I cleaned everything. Moved the installation, fix everything. I now don't have any more because I don't have any walls there. So, um, and now that the door seems to be more sealed on this, I'm probably gonna try to figure out a solution, maybe a kind of plastic, because that the back door always stay cold and always like a place that I feel like could get some moisture and condensation and all this. But yeah, things are good. But I think the worst time for me in my area is January, February. So a lot. I went on that question for a while, but yeah. So no problem, and I got some stickers and super chat somewhere. So let me go back here. Breath Miller, thank you so much. A little coffee. I love those little funny stickers. Tammy say I'm not vegan, however I do like some vegan meal. Awesome. I love when you guys include some vegan meal here and there. Make me happy. Do you have any public head boat heater electric outlet in public area like apartment store? Sorry, I just read. Oh, okay, I think I got you a question, Kristen. So do you have any public like I know I do have that in very cold area you can plug your so it's stay you don't have any problem in the morning to start a power. So I think that's what it is. She's asked me. We don't really have those one in British Columbia in the lower mainland. It's not something available like for people to park. When I was living in Edmonton, they do have some everywhere. Like you go at Walmart, you can plug your you can plug your heater, your car, sorry, there. But British Columbia, where I am, sorry, we don't have those outlet that we can plug everywhere for a battery. But I know some people, I think it was in Prince George do have those. And one guy said that he was charging some of his device a little bit with those plugs sometimes. Do you ever go in? Hi, do you ever go to the movies? No, I don't watch movies. That's yeah, a strange thing, but I don't really watch movies. I get bored super fast. That's why I watch YouTube video, because I know like 15-20 minutes the video is gonna be done. I'm gonna have, like I'm gonna have a story end, and that's gonna be entertaining for like 20 minutes or whatever, and I can move to another one. I like to have like some small little story that I can watch, several of them. That's why I spend a lot of time on YouTube videos. I don't watch movies. It needs to entertain me like right away. It needs to be something. And I'm just, yeah. My ex-boyfriend used to watch a lot, and we used to watch together some. But since we're not together, I didn't watch anything. I'm not interested. That's not something that interests me. I saw a super. Oh my God, what's going on? Deb, thank you so much. I really appreciate your super chat. Great tip to prevent mold. Yeah, if you are building your van, I saw that that recommendation. I think it was with a friend of mine, Madison and Rita Fitted. She was talking about that they didn't put the wall in all the way to the bottom of their van, and they are van builder. So I figured that was a good advice. So I did that, and I didn't have any problem. Yes, I do public. Do use public Wi-Fi. I have no idea why that comments were came from, but I only use public Wi-Fi. So right now we are in the public Wi-Fi of the Starbucks. So I see that so many people, by the way, subscriber that say, oh, like I have problem with like Wi-Fi connection and blah, blah, blah. I don't have that much data to watch audio videos and this. Go in public Wi-Fi. I use that all the time. I have 3 gig on my phone. I have 3 gig, which is nothing. It's only I mainly use to look at my Patreon, and all the rest is 100% on public Wi-Fi. So before I drove here, I drove to the library. The library Wi-Fi was not the greatest, but sometimes it's very good though. Starbucks usually it's good, sometimes not, but usually it's good. So many places we have Vancouver Island, so many Go, which is public Wi-Fi, but sometimes it can be at the park and like, oh, I have like a public Wi-Fi Shago free. So when I'm on like right now, I'm okay. I'm a little bit further. I don't block traffic, but like public Wi-Fi for like Starbucks where I am now, I try to when I do a live, we stay longer than my usual, but I try to not. I'm not gonna spend the day here, if you know what I mean. And I got a cup of tea from them too, and just put in my mug. But outside the news about flooding in BC, I was thinking about you and Kitty. Good to see you. Yeah, things are okay here. Things are okay. Sorry, I hear a dog behind me. He's not happy that his order left. Oh my god, what's going on? Do. What is the channel, the cat lady of the lady with the mole video? It's not, I don't think they have a YouTube channel. Is Madison and Way Outfitted. It's just, she went on my friend channel, Vincent Vanlife, a long time ago. And she was talking about that. Or he was talking about that she said that. I don't remember, but yeah, it's probably 2 years ago, so I'm not sure you're going to be able to find out, but yeah, they build van in Ontario area. Our parks in Vancouver have public Wi-Fi. I got in Montreal so many parks. We do have Shago right now that they open the Wi-Fi during COVID, and it's still open to everyone. But it's not every park do have Shago. But that's a common one, especially in Vancouver. They do have a lot of Shago. I use Wi-Fi at McDonald's, Taco Bell. Yep. And you don't have to go, like you can go inside. Sometimes I just sit down with the coffee and get the Wi-Fi. But sometimes if you have like a quick Wi-Fi things to do, or you just you can just park in front of in the parking lot, and some you get all the way to the parking lot like we have right now. Amy, I have a request. When you go back east to Quebec, would you bring me back some maple syrup that your father? I will, just for you though. no, no, you start something right now, Nancy. I will bring a couple can of maple syrup that my father but it's not for sale for everyone. I know some people ask me like, "Oh, can we get?" Unfortunately, my father doesn't make in big enough production. Is making that with my neighbors, which they are neighbors from their shack if they're on the in the wood, and they also like real neighbors in real life. And my neighbors have all like the big production, if you, the bigger production, and they all bring all the trees, all the maple syrup together, and they're making the maple syrup. And he sell a little bit, but it's mostly to the friend of the friend and things like this. It's not like anything huge. It's not a big production. It take a lot of trees and a lot of like maple water. I don't know if exactly the term in English, but you need a lot of water. That sweet water come from the trees to make to you burn that water all the way and to make the sugar and the concentration. This is why it's expensive. This is why it takes a lot of tree and a lot of water to make maple syrup. So, but Nancy, I can have you one for sure. Um, hey, beautiful lady. I'm so glad you found your channel. Thank you for sharing your journey with Kelly. Thank you so much, Jesse. I love the man life and all the great people I met and new friends I made. Sold my stick and brick 2 years ago and never regret it. Yeah, it's been when I was sleeping in my car, I didn't really have like any like van life friend. I was a lot in my mind. I had a lot of little stuff to take care of, you know what I mean. Just left my long-term relationship. I was, I was a little bit of a mess, you know what I mean. Like some people wish that I had filmed at that time, and sometimes I wish to just to show you how basic and super simple my life was. But yeah, I was a little bit, I had to figure a couple little things out, and I'm glad that I've done it this way. Thank you to putting the link to real affiliate, the link of their YouTube. Good thing I didn't know they had a YouTube channel. Great. I'm gonna have to check that out. I don't know if they have like update tutorial and things like this, but yeah, thank you for putting that out. So yeah, I was a little bit of a mess of my car life journey. So I didn't really have that much. I didn't talk to people. I was just going to work, going to bed, and that's it. I didn't talk to people. So slowly when I got the van, I don't know if it's just I was mentally doing better or if I felt that I belonged a little bit more in the community or whatever, but I started slowly talking to a little bit more people. I'm a little bit shy person, so take me to talk to people. So yeah, and now I'm just so glad that I have more and more of van life community, and people are super nice and super helpful. Even people that you don't know, like it's almost like I have just the same thing to French people. When I meet French people here in British Columbia, it's almost like they are my friends without even know them. It's just like, oh, you're French too, okay, like, and like you're my friend now for some reason, just because the same area than me. So it is the same thing if you want with van life. I like almost like as soon as you talk to someone with a van, like, oh, you're my friend. Just because you have a van. It's kind of a little bit crazy like this, but yeah, it's been amazing community and amazing people. This is the Andy channel. Yeah, apparently it doesn't have any video. That's what my friend told me. Hey, Dutch oven cooking show. That's a great side Canadian. Yeah, the Dutch oven's gonna be put on hold a little bit until the backcountry is getting a little bit more better in shape and all of this. I was thinking though, if we run out of stuff that I can just grab my Dutch oven, make a fire, and making bread. bread and peanut butter if things are getting really bad. They will not, but I want to make bread on my Dutch oven. I was thinking about raisin bread. That would be cool. That would be cool things to do on the Dutch oven. Um, Oops, sorry. I tried to do some stuff here. Hey Wayne, I'm looking to meet you again. Been a long time. Yeah, Ginger, love to travel. Yay! I hope things clean up soon. I plan to go to Seattle in December. Oh, great! I met Wayne. Yeah, it's been a while. And he's traveling with Ginger. Ginger was a little bit scared as a cat. Ginger, I should specify, was scared of traveling at the beginning, and he's slowly getting better and better. Take time for cats if you have cats. Going slow, guys. Traveling with your cats, and the best way is to go slow so they don't get a bad experience and remember just that bad experience, because that's worse. It's the same thing with dog. I used to be a dog trainer, so I used to help dog owner would have problem with dogs, with anxiety of traveling and all this. So I've done, if you want, that's probably why people are like, oh, Kenny's doing so great. It's just I've done a little bit without even realizing, done the same training that would I've done with the dog. I have to go check your channel, A Healthy Adventure, Wayne. It's been a while. It's buffering. Oh no. Hopefully things are okay. Hopefully things are okay. It's getting busier right now here, so maybe that's why. I hope things are okay. Let me know if they are. Life with Paul and Vivian. Thank you so much. Andy at Overland Interior can put you a link in the description. Try to find him to work, please. Can you put a link in the description? I never work with him, but someone just put his link. It's probably why. Laura put the link just before, so I hope you got it. And other people put the link, so I'm pretty sure you got it at that point. But I never personally worked with him. It's my friend who worked with him before, my friend Chrome. But he seems to do amazing work. I'm not quite sure which area as well, but okay. Let me go back to make sure if everything's got fixed with the internet connection, because I'm a little bit before that for you. I didn't see anything on my side. Good here. Thank you. Perfect. Good. Awesome. Sorry about the internet connection. If that's what happened when you get some public internet connection. I think we're gonna slowly wrap that up. It's been a while. Been enjoying though. Been enjoying talking with you guys. My throat is a little bit sore right now with all this talking. What I cannot say your name. Sorry. Also started out in my car 3 years ago. The last year in September, I bought my hightop and moved in March this year. Awesome. Yeah, it's when you're on super tight budget. I'm not saying that I recommend to live in your car. It's up to you to decide, but it is a way to save on money if you can. I mean, I had the SUV, so a little bit more space than actual car if you want. And yeah, I just done it, and every month like that I'm okay for another month. Yes, good, okay, let's do it. I didn't have like any, like I didn't have like a say a plan of like sleeping for a full year until I buy the van. I was like, okay, then I'm okay for this month. Yes, the temperature, if it's that I feel it's cold, or you know what I mean, is it okay? Yeah, okay, let's do another one. And every month I was like, oh, let's do another month. Let's do another month. Then I would see my bank accounts getting bigger and bigger. And I was like, okay, maybe, start dreaming about the actual van. As November 30, vaccinated Kenyan can cross border in short visit without having to pass the tests. Yes, that's true. I don't plan to go in the state right now. Maybe next winter we will. Maybe. Dude 20, I think. Jude. Sorry. I'm sorry. Jude 20. I think that's. Thank you so much to get you and give you something special. Thank you. I really, really, really appreciate. Kitty T Edmonton. I love that you put Edmonton because I recognize you every time you put Edmonton. I'm like, oh yeah, that's the girl that I chat once in a while. Um, uh, you are always so upbeat and happy. Oh, thank you. It's not always happy. Sometimes, sometimes I'm not 100% happy, but things are good. How much will I need to start van life? Oh, that's a question that I cannot answer. How much I will need to start van life? It can be as cheap as you want. It can be as expensive as you want, my friend. There's no one answer for that at all. I do have a video that talk at all. I do have a video that talk about all my van costs. Go back probably March. I answered that question, how much my van cost. This is based on the fact that I'm in close from Vancouver. It's expensive area to buy a van, so all those things have to be considered. But I do put down how much, like everything from the screw, from the walls, everything, how much everything costs. But it can be as cheap as you're buying just or leaving your car, or buying like a cheap van and starting with this and moving along with that. But there's no like 100% answer for this. Some people start van life with $1,000 car and just roll with this, put a mattress and start moving. So there's no 100% an answer. Vanning with Ada. I hope I pronounced everything right. Thank you so much. Blessing from New Jersey. Stay safe. You too, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Where are you now? Do you have your cat in your van? Of course. I have my cat in my van. She's sleeping. I think we should wake her up. What do you think, guys? Is a catnip time? Yeah, I think that should be good. I think we're gonna do that. What ethnic? I'm just curious. I'm French Canadian. French from close from Quebec City, just a little bit outside of Quebec City. That's where the accent come from. Let me just grab here some treats. What we have? We have some catnip, and she's okay with this. I'm trying to find some better cat food for cat treats for her. She's not a bit picky. She loves her bad. What's the brand? I still have a bag, but I don't give her so much temptation. Oh, see, I played with all the other bags. She didn't woke up, and now she's behind here. See, she knows the sound of that bag. The sun coming out. That's great. So yeah, this one is she's okay with this one. It's just dehydrated bone chicken and turkey and all this. She's sticky right now. She's behind me. And I have some catnip. You have all your treats, baby. You ready? Ready for a snack? Let me put you like this, because people want to see you. Then we go back down. So, what are you gonna have? What do you want? What do you want? This one is not so good for you, though, baby. So, let's try to give you one of those. What do you want? Catnip or food? Both? Of course you want both. Let's start with the food, because some people give you some treats, money, so you have to try it. So this is the food. That was okay? Want some catnip? I don't give her catnip that often. I don't give her catnip that often. You want some? You want some? So I rub in her face. That's her. Oh, yeah. Couple of little sneezing. That's the good stuff. Is it good? She don't get too crazy with the catnip. She's gonna sneeze a couple of times, and after that, she's gonna maybe be like roll into it or something like this. But yeah, is it good? Oh yeah, roll into it. But people give you some catnip. The cat who was getting crazy with catnip. She's not like, she's okay, but not the. Is it good? Oh, she got some stuck on your mouth. Don't be sick there. We are alive, baby. My connection is still no. I hope things are okay. Oh, jeez. She's having a little moment right now. Is it good? Yeah, it's good. Yeah. You want to play? So, all right. I guess we're gonna leave you with this, with the crazy kitty. She's probably gonna want to go for a walk after that. Thank you so much. I hope I didn't miss any super chat before when I was talking. So I think we're good. I don't think I missed anyone. So thank you, guys. You're not gonna have more stuff, baby. Oh no, my connection. Sorry, I think connection is not great right now. No. I hope things are okay. Unstable. Reconnect. I think I'm losing you guys. I don't know if you hear me. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna let you with this. I see something on my connection that's not the greatest. Sorry. Thank you, guys, and yeah, I'm gonna keep you updated with all the flooding and road closure and the craziness around here. I can hear you awesome, because I saw something on my connection that seems to be weak right now. So great. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. You're gonna see what I filmed before today. So a little bit when the whole craziness start, and so yeah, you have one video of that, and we'll see after. She want more camnet right now. Thank you for leaving me with her like this. Now I'm gonna have to deal with the crazy kitty. Want some treats? Want to say bye to people? Love you. All right, guys, we're gonna let you with this. I'm gonna go for a nice walk. We're gonna enjoy the sun today, which is great. I think it's supposed to rain for another week after, so we're gonna enjoy this. And thank you again for all of you who are here. Really appreciate. And I will see you next video, guys.